If you want to get a good quality inch beginner drum set inch according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide to buy. So let's get started. For aspiring drummers, there's no better moment than migrating from the practice pad, snare, or shared kit to finally getting your own drum set. There's a few different criteria that all of the best beginner drum sets share for starters. It needs to be affordable on a budget. It should also be easy to tune and set up to play. You want to look good too, but just as important, it's going to need to last you long enough that you don't outgrow it quickly, both in terms of physical size and durability. All of the beginner drum kits on this list will withstand daily home practice, as well as seeing you to the stage for your first live outings when the time comes. Best of all, they'll look good doing it to boot. At the first position of our list, we have Gretsch Catalina Club. For almost 150 years, Gretsch has been synonymous with supreme quality drums. For the last decade, they offered the Catalina Club as a beginner-sized slice of this history at an affordable price. Of the many beautiful finishes available, we love the blue satin flame. But there will certainly be something for all tastes. The drum shells are 7-ply, 100% mahogany, and the kit comes topped with Remo Ambassador heads. Right out of the box, the tonal depth is rich and consistent. The drums will hold tuning even when being bashed heavily. This allows beginner drummers to focus on their technique and playing, without having to worry about frequent retuning. The various configuration options will cater to all types of drummers, but the 20-inch setup is a true rhythmic chameleon. If you're looking for an all-rounder, look no further. The Catalina Club is a go-to for beginners, intermediates, and prospective touring drummers alike. For this reason, in this price range, it's hard to recommend anything else above it. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Ludwig Breakbeats. Designed in collaboration with the roots drummer Questlove, the Ludwig Breakbeats is much more than a beginner drum set. The ethos behind the sleek, compact design was to offer city drummers a kit they could throw in the back of a taxi and gig with. It is definitely fit for this purpose, so you could consider it something of an investment towards a musical future. The small sizes sound much bigger than expected and allow for easy ergonomic movement around the kit, which is perfect for beginners. The shells are made from hardwood poplar and have an excellent tone, especially for hip-hop and jazz. They also come with bags, which although a little thin for safe transportation are perfect to throw over the drums as dampeners. If you're looking to focus on heavier rock or metal drumming, you might want to consider something larger, but for anything else, don't disregard this entirely. It has a surprising amount of punch for the size, and could definitely be used for gigging. The only gripe, which only really pertains to a gig situation, was the fiddly kick drum riser. Having to readjust the pedal onto the riser every hour or so is not ideal, but I believe pedal problems are a rite of passage for any gigging drummer. In fact, on a very recent tour, I had to do the whole first song without any kick drum. I'd failed to tighten the beater properly, so it fell out of place within the first 4 bars. The number 3 position is held by Pearl Export EXX. The Pearl Export is one of the most popular drum kits ever. We have fond memories of working away at rudiments on a classic chrome finish Export back at school. The modern reissues feature poplar or mahogany shells, which are supremely playable and deliver a pronounced tone. The stock heads sound okay, but an upgrade here would really help achieve the kit's full potential. The EXX kits come complete with the sturdy Pearl 830 series hardware, including the excellent P930 Deminator kick pedal and the Sabian SBR cymbal set. In theory, this should be everything you need to get going, but some retailers will sell the kits separately, so be sure to check. The wrapped finishes are eye-catching and classic-looking. Overall, this is a beginner drum kit which is hard to fault. It is perfect for most styles, and the inclusion of hardware and cymbals makes it a very easy purchase. The lack of an 18-inch kick in the lineup might make prospective jazz drummers look elsewhere, but for the rest, especially rock, gospel, and arm, you can't go wrong with the Pearl Export. Next at number 4, we have Yamaha Riding. Yamaha is known as a manufacturer of high-quality instruments for all skill levels. The Riding, named after the Japanese god of thunder, is an excellent beginner kit, designed to get drummers started off with something fun and powerful. One great thing we noticed is that, although it officially comes as a shell pack, most retailers will offer packages with hardware and cymbals included in the price. The shells are made from poplar and pack a good punch. They will easily tune to any drum style, which gives young players freedom to experiment and find where their passions lie. There are some wonderful finishes available, too. We particularly like the mellow yellow. One small gripe is that, as a kit particularly suited to those early stages, a compact option would have been great for very young drummers. That said, the two options available are versatile enough for just about any style. Overall, the Yamaha Riding feels like a thoughtfully crafted beginner kit. It is an excellent place to begin your journey, and, for the price, excellent value for money. The number 5 position is held by PDP Concept Classic 18. PDP Concept Classic kits are simply awesome. Coming in 4 configurations, this 18-inch bass drum, or 12-inch rack tom, or 14-inch floor tom setup is the smallest and most affordable of the range. You may be skeptical about going for the cheapest kit in the series, but this drum set provides professional quality for a less than pro price tag. The shells are all maple, delivering loads of killer definition and punch, but paired with the factory-fitted coated remote heads and fat wooden hoops, this Concept Classic exudes a smooth warmth that will make any drummer fall in love. In the same right, chuck some clear heads on and you'll eke out some of that natural maple brightness. The 18-inch bass drum is obviously smaller than you get on most kits, but in this case you'll have no trouble replicating the tone of something much bigger. For beginners, the drum tones available are easily accessible and sound impressive, and who doesn't want a drum kit that's easy to tune and sounds cool? The number 6 position is dominated by Tama Club Jam, the newest addition to the compact lineup. The Club Jam kits are really beautiful. The off-color hoops and classic finishes are eye-catching and stylish. The bespoke Club Jam logo is sleek and looks great with the vintage-style chrome hardware. This kit also comes with a 50s-style cymbal holder mounted on the kick drum, which is a nice touch. The shells are a blend of Mersawa and Poplar, and they sing wonderfully. The kick drum is a punchy 18-inch 12-inch. This is a perfect size for beginners as it will cut through when needed, but won't blow the house down while you're working out how to play the intro to good times, bad times. The floor tom is 14-inch 7-inch, which is quite unusual. While it doesn't sound bad, some heavier drummers might miss the depth afforded by a traditional 14-inch or 16-inch. Overall, this kit is great value for money and has classic Tama build quality. It won't do much good for gigging rock drummers, but for those looking to start with the lighter stuff, and even, as the name suggests, gig at clubs, this is an excellent choice. Moving on to the next, number 7 with PDP New Yorker. If the Sonor Jungle was the first mini kit, and Ludwig Breakbeats is the poster boy, the PDP New Yorker is definitely the hipster of smaller kits. There are 3 sizing options available, which is a little more flexible than most kits in this bracket. On top of that, you've got some truly beautiful finishes to choose from, such as the super chic yellow to black fade of the Daru Jones limited edition, or, even better, the pale rose sparkle. The Poplar shells sound great, and like the Ludwig Breakbeats, give a surprising amount of depth. The tones are heavy enough to satisfy pocket hip-hop drummers and rockers alike. When setting up, we found the kick drum riser to be a little fiddly, and the kick itself a little hard to tune. This did stifle our enjoyment of the kit, and is perhaps just a symptom of the low price tag. The affordability, gorgeous finishes, and flexible sizing options make this a stellar and very cool choice of beginner kit. When looking for your first drum set, it's important not only to think about your requirements now, but also a little way down the line. Most drum sets at this price point will be sold as either a bundle that includes all of the hardware you'll need, cymbal stands, bass drum pedal, stool, etc., or as a shell pack. A shell pack is a term used to describe a kit that includes drums only. At this price point, it's important to make sure your shell pack includes the snare drum too. This will most often be a matching wood snare or possibly a steel shell drum, both of which are designed to be all-rounders. That's all for today. We upload music product review videos in every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.